Welcome back to the Baseball Playground. I'm Jacob Odell, and we're going to go over why Twitter is so important for your baseball recruiting. So getting right into it, today we're going to talk about why Twitter, the profile and how to set it up, what you should be posting, how to start reaching out to coaches, and also a bonus at the end, so stay tuned. So why should you even be using Twitter? Well, first and foremost, every freaking baseball coach and scout utilizes Twitter to some extent. Now, if you're not on Twitter, I don't know what to tell you, man. You better jump on there because you're missing out on an opportunity to go play for a coach at another level, but they don't know who you are. They don't know anything about you, and Twitter is the first step in that direction where they can actually find you. Secondly, Twitter is super easy to update. You don't have to go through any other third-party software in order to update it every single time. Twitter, you can literally make a tweet every single time you jump onto the app. It's super easy and convenient, so coaches can see what you're doing up to date, and there's no issues with relevancy to today's times with what you're doing. So another thing of why using Twitter is you can actually separate your personal and your player profiles of all of your socials. So instead of utilizing Instagram for your recruiting, you can just use Twitter, because Twitter is kind of like it's a separate entity from Instagram, and they don't go hand in hand. If you only use Instagram for your personal stuff, that's cool, but make sure your Twitter is only, and I mean only, and we'll jump into that later, but only, I can't emphasize this enough, only for your recruitment and not for your personal use. You can have a separate Twitter, but don't use the recruitment one for your personal use. NCAA is also allowed to recruit through the app, which is awesome because that enables coaches to legally start contacting you through the app, which is great. So jumping into setting up your profile. Right now I have a basketball ones just on here. Stick with me here. We're just starting this up, but this is off the NCSA website, which is an awesome tool to be utilizing. So first and foremost is you want to have a picture of you in your uniform, okay? Use your real name, not Joe Schmo or Big Baller 23. That's just not going to cut it. No coach is going to want to work with you on that, and they're definitely not going to recruit you. Make sure you include your high school, the class year, not your age, the graduation year, your class year. Then right below that, you're going to want to put the actual stats or the things about you, which would be your height, your weight, the position you play, any other features about yourself that would stand out to a coach, and also your GPA below that as well, because academics are very important in this aspect of going to college. Make sure that you include your location. On top of that, right to the side, you can see that there's a bit.ly link or any other link that you have. Make sure that that link is going to a recruitment profile, something that a coach can go to externally off of Twitter and view all of your stats, other videos of you, whatever it may be. Make sure you have a link on there. Next, you want to have a pinned tweet. That pinned tweet is huge because it allows you to put a 30-second, and I recommend seriously a 30-second video pinned at the top because it's quick. It shows off your best plays, your best moves, your best swing, whatever you got on there. Just put it and make it your best. That's the first barrier of entry when a coach is looking at you. You want to look best and have a good first impression. Now, what should you be posting? Yo, there's me right there. That was my first year in college. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But you should be posting about yourself. Boast about the team that you're on. Make sure that you are putting out content as much as possible. And this is gonna also include your highlight reels, any of the parents, video clips. If your mom is screaming in the background, you might want to turn down the volume on that, I would say. It does get a little annoying, sorry moms out there. But make sure you're putting as much content out there as possible for the coaches to see. And you also want to be tagging your coach and the school that you go to, and any other future coaches that you're looking into if the post is specific to them. This allows you to get yourself in front of their eyes a lot easier and a lot better, because oftentimes coaches will repost, they will retweet, and they will make sure that you get exposure that way. Next is reaching out to coaches. Follow them. All of them. All of the coaches that you can find on Twitter, go follow them. And the reason you do that is because when another coach goes onto your profile, they're going to see that you're credible in a way that you follow all these other coaches and that you're serious about the recruiting process. So go follow them. Go like all their posts. Go comment relevant things. So if the post is about, one of their players hitting a home run, be like, yo, that's so awesome. Can't wait to do that next year. Or excited to go on a recruit with you guys. Something along those lines where it's relevant to the post. Don't just start throwing things out there, say, hey coach, reach out to me. Hey coach, hey coach, hey coach. You're not begging for them. Be a good person. Communicate through the app with them. Next is put out a video a week. Every week, put one video out. And you should also be tweeting throughout the week as well, but put one video out a week that shows what you've been up to. Almost like you're a social media influencer. But if that's not what you're into, sucks to suck. If you don't want to play college baseball, don't know what to tell you, man. Start putting out another video to go play at the next level. Make sure that you're retweeting and liking all the other, coaches, players' posts. But as you can see, D2 Sports in Louisiana and D2 Sports in Illinois. This is just a comparison. We got this off of the D2 Sports website. Check it out. Look at the difference. There's players that are tagged. There's the school that's tagged. There's these ads. There's things that people can go to. There's a breakdown of what is actually going on in the video, and it's not just something plain. So make sure you have those included. And bonus, gosh, this is just one of the most important things that I can harp on is watch what you're saying and what you're liking and what you're posting on Twitter. Everything comes back to you. There have been so many players that have gotten their scholarships revoked. Their coaches have just dropped them entirely. Just imagine a coach ghosting you. Like, how crappy does that feel? Just because they were posting anything about weed, alcohol, things that they were doing on the weekend. There was some kids even posting them smoking a bong. Like, what are you doing? That's just so unnecessary because that eliminates your potential for the future. So that's the bonus, is watch what you do on Twitter. And it's not going to work out for you, man. So go check out thebaseballplayground.com. We have so many cool things for you on there. Lots of help, lots of advice, lots of resources, and we also have a free community. Everything's free on the site, so go check it out. Jacob Odell. See you later.